Hello, and welcome back. In this little video, I want to share with you what the frequency codes are and why they will fully, absolutely help you blossom your gifts too. So, the frequency codes, they are divine, harmonic, precise, orderly frequencies, wavelengths, color rays that are born from Source itself, specifically from the faction, the Order of Melchizedek, Melchizedek itself. And this faction is many times called the Brother and Sisterhood of the Light. It really encompasses all benevolent ascended masters through the energy of Melchizedek, which literally stands for order and harmony. That's what these benevolent beings are here for. That's why they communicate with humans. Many of them did live lives on Earth, but not all of them. And the entire process of frequency codes coming forth is so that the distorted energy and the distorted matrix that has been laid upon this earth, which includes our distorted energy bodies and thought patterns and so forth, it's to restore this us earth back to a harmonic order, back to all of ours and the earth's divine original blueprint, which encompasses all of the beautiful essences and energies of peace, abundance, love, divine love, joy, all of the beautiful factions that really we strive for on a daily basis are really readily available. And they are the original intention of the divine universe. And so this is what we're doing with the frequency codes and why they have started to come forth in this way, in these transmissions, to assist anyone and everyone who is ready, willing, and able to do the daily dedicated work, to not just with the frequency codes, we'll talk about many other factions as well, but that's what these are. They are small, contained transmissions of orderly, harmonic wavelengths. So just by pressing play on any one of the numbers of the frequency codes, let's say the happiness code itself, this is why when you listen to it, that your mouth can start to turn up, your shoulders drop, things that were just bothering in you in your head fall away, because you are listening to the recorded frequency of happiness. The epitome, the essence, the energy of happiness can come forth through the order of Melchizedek that represents harmony and order, and they transmit into these codes for you, for us, for this planet. So why that these codes can really do everything for you, their heart healing, their emotional healing, kind of different things. There's different aspects of that. Mentally healing, spiritually connecting, they physically rejuvenate you. Why they can do so much of that, as well as expand and open and awaken and activate your natural gifts, such as being a healer, having your clairs expand, starting to remember and assimilate past lives, future lives, higher self aspects, is because of this harmony and cohesion and order. It's a little akin to crystalline structures, if you're familiar with crystals, how they have perfectly orderly lattice structures. This is why we can pick up a crystal and feel beautiful energy from it and start to assimilate that energy, because our bodies live in a bit of discord. We do not have orderly divine structures in place anymore. We are supposed to, that's divine original blueprint, but they're not in place in our bodies anymore for numerous reasons. So when we listen and activate with these frequency codes, our bodies start to act themselves as a divine order. Your cellular system remembers what it's like to exist as the perfect frequency of happiness, or the perfect frequency of calm, or your home gets to exist as the perfect frequency of happy home. And so literally, of course, any code that you're clicking on, that title is what you're receiving, is the code. And this is what happens. Your cellular system gets reintroduced and reassimilated, and we go through an activation process where your cellular system will rebundle and mimic the original essence of the code that you're listening to. Through this, when your body, your actual cellular system, comes back into harmony, and what you find from that is the discord. So pains, emotional traumas, mental anxieties, things like fatigue and being unfocused, not being able to connect to your guides, being closed off. Any sort of discord that's actually not natural, that has only been created on this 3D plane, these things just fall away. They just start to fall away because harmony, discord can't exist when harmony is placed back into your body. And by this simple act, when your cells come into harmony with these codes, they're coming into harmony with your highest self, with Source itself, with the universe itself, as well as the harmonic original energies of the sacred earth. So by that simple act of pressing play inside this mentorship program on your innumerous codes that you have and that will be coming, you are able to literally reawaken to your natural skills as a healer, as a psychic, as, again, someone who remembers. And this isn't even a phenomenon that will specifically, let's say, happen in a certain code. So of course you can check your resource section. There's bigger courses where you can go into a particular essence like prosperity or psychic awakenings. But every single code gives you the opportunity to pretty much instantaneously be able to remember more of who you are and to be able to access more of your natural gifts, to be able to walk through life in a truly peaceful, calm, centered, and balanced manner, no matter what code you're listening to, because they're all harmonic and they're all orderly. And I'll never stop sharing those specific words because it's so important. So many times when I'm working as in my healer aspect, in one-on-one transmissions and so forth, it's extremely common to feel the biggest densities, or to see energy systems like the heart will be over here when we should be balanced. Small auric fields, literal tears that I can see in bodies, things like that. It's common. And this is why we need to come back into our strong force fields, into our ascended growing Sushumna columns and turning into our ascension columns, to be merging as one energy, one sacred being with our highest divine human selves. And with that, just so much can unfold. So that's really just what I want to share, is that, remember, the sky's not the limit, because there are no limits. You are a limitless, beautiful, divine, sacred, shining one. So really anything can come from just being here. just being in this mentorship, just pressing play on these codes. This is also how doing similar activations is how I do these activations now. Literally one day was sitting through an activation process, and a silent activation process where the facilitator was not speaking, and I started hearing and receiving counsel from the Order of Melchizedek, the Order of Light, where they shared with me about this sacred ancient art of frequency energy. They called them frequency codes. Remember, guys, none of this is of my human mind. I don't make this stuff up. I will share with you wisdom. I'll normally say, okay, now my human wisdom's coming through. I will share with you human wisdom from my 30 years of interest, and then 20 years of study and 10 years of deep dive professional work with energy medicine. But I didn't make any of this up. And you are receiving true on high activations and wisdom and energy from the Order of Melchizedek too. So much comes forth from this. Learning to speak light language. Again, I don't teach that, but it happens for my students. Again, seeing energy, the feeling, all the clairs that come through. Absolutely activated, more activated healing skills. There are some codes that do that, because the Order of Melchizedek comes through and teaches you in multiple of the codes. I think happiness itself. So it's just, I wanted to come on here and free flow with you and share with you, the essence of what they are, why that they're coming through. This is about the reclamation of your sovereignty and the reclamation of this entire planet's ability, birthright to be an ascended being, so us included, but yes, the earth itself. And that's why they're here, because we're in the ascension times, and it is far past time for those of us who, again, hear the call to start doing the daily dedicated work, to choose harmony over discord, and to let the discord and the old matrices and the old paradigms fall away, literally by people like you choosing to show up and do the work. So that's what they are, that's how they work, that's why they're coming through. And really, again, I just wanted to share that there's limitless options for what this mentorship will do for you. Just go into it knowing that the sky has never been the limit, because you're a limitless being. And really, where you're going to be a month, 6 months, a year from now by staying in the sacred mentorship, it's just going to continually blow your mind. I love the energy of looking back and really kind of not recognizing the person we used to be, because we're not them. We thank them for the stepping stones. We thank the year-old version of us for choosing to do the thing that got us to where we are today. But truly feeling, embodying, and being a different cellular harmonic being, because you will continually grow and elevate and upgrade to your higher dimensional self, to exist on higher vibrational realities. And that's why we look back and there's kind of this disparity where it's like, wow, my whole life feels completely different, because your cellular system will be completely different. So it's big work that we're here to do, but in a simple and easy way. Literally just choosing to show up, listen to the codes, do your other daily work, your beautiful meditation works, your own writing works, all the beautiful things that you are interested in that are helping you harmonize with your highest self and that are helping you leave behind the old stories. All of it is absolutely needed. And again, I'm probably going to thank you guys in all of these videos, because it means a lot, for us to step up and to be in a community-based energy, to know that we're not alone doing this, since we're all located all over the planet, which is on purpose as well. It's light grid work. So thank you for showing up, for hearing the call. Go ahead and click play on some frequency codes and just watch everything transform from you, from the inside out. Much love and peace is heading your way as always.